Hey, it's the Disney Cars Toy Club, and today we're doing another Nightmare Before Christmas toy video for you. You guys enjoyed the last one so much that we decided to go ahead and do another one. In this video, we're going to open up 3 of the Mystery Mini vinyl figure packs. We have the Funko Pop Minis Jack Skellington and Oogie Boogie 2-pack to open up. We have a Zero Wacky Wobbler bobblehead. And finally, we have 2 Kinder Surprise eggs. Let's go ahead and start the video off with opening up one of these Mystery Mini vinyl figure packs. So we've only opened one of these so far, and we got that character right there that's sitting back there. These other 2 Jack Skellingtons came from the Disney Mystery Mini set, but let's go ahead and get this first one opened up. This one feels a little heavy. It's gotta be a big character. Alright, so there we go. There's our first one. And he is a 2 in 24 chance. So he's a pretty fun looking character. He'd be cool to have sitting on a shelf around Halloween time. Very cool. Go ahead and set him back here. Now let's go ahead and open up the first of the 2 Kinder Surprise eggs. Let's see what's inside of here. We've been kind of hit and miss on the toys in these. Some of them have been pretty cool and some of them haven't. And we got, it looks like a car. And okay, so this is going to be a new one for me. I haven't seen this one yet. And it looks like a monster truck where the top comes off. That's kind of cool. So I'm thinking you're supposed to take it off the bottom and then put it on the top. I guess they did that because it's a little bit bigger. So there you go, there's our blue monster truck, and this is not like a pullback racer or anything. It doesn't have any type of springs or anything like that. It just pretty much rolls. That's all it does. That's still kind of a neat toy. That's the first one of those that I've gotten, and here's a picture of some of the other ones that you can get. There's a green one, a purplish pink one, the blue one we just got, and then you got the brown one right there in the front. These are called Sprinties. Alright, so there's our first Kinder Egg. Go ahead and move that out of the way. Now, let's go ahead and open up this 2-pack featuring Jack Skellington and Oogie Boogie. Now, this is number 5 on the back. These are going to be some of the other sets that you can collect. We've shown this one right here, the Maleficent and Evil Queen. We've also shown Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. Have not done those 2 yet. So let's go ahead and get this opened up. And we will take a closer look at our Jack Skellington first. So here is our mini Jack Skellington, and here's the big one that we opened up last week. And they actually have 2 different shades of white. I know it's probably kind of hard to tell in this video, but the mini is a little bit brighter than the larger one. They have the same exact suit. Looks like it's made the same exact way, even including the back where it's kind of dangling off of them. Looks like they almost just kind of shrunk them down a little bit. So that's kind of neat. And then of course right back here, this is our Disney Infinity character with a Play-Doh head, and he's holding another little Play-Doh head. So here's kind of a comparison of those 2. Go ahead and set that back. And then finally, here is the Disney Mystery Mini Jack. There's kind of a look at those 2. And you know, to be honest, I really like the Mystery Minis compared to the Funko Pops that you get out of these boxes. So that Mystery Mini's probably my favorite out of the group. So here is our Oogie Boogie. He's got some dice and some white paint that got spilled over on his other arm. And his head does move, so you can kind of pose him a little bit. Have him looking towards his dice. And of course he's got the stitches going all over his body. This one does as well. If you look really closely, you can see the stitches. They didn't paint them on this character though. Those are kind of hard to see. There's kind of a comparison of those 2. And if you look really closely at Oogie Boogie, you can see like little lines all throughout his body. So they did give him a nice texture. He's definitely not just a simple splatter of green. He's got a lot of little detail in him. There's the bottom. I usually don't show the bottom, but as you can see right there, it says Disney right there on the top. Next up, let's go ahead and open up the next Mystery Mini vinyl figure. Now, the character that I said I'd like to get. It's actually the super rare one. It's a 1 in 72. That one in the 0 right next to him is a 1 in 144. And the other real rare one is this Santa Claus Jack Skellington. So let's go ahead and get this opened up. I'll be happy as long as I don't get a duplicate. I haven't bought a lot of these. I definitely don't have a full case of them. And look at that. We got the Oogie Boogie. And here's kind of a comparison of the two. And then here's a comparison of the other one. So we're kind of on a roll here with Oogie Boogies. And the interesting thing about the Mystery Mini compared to the one that comes out of the 2-pack is the Mystery Mini is actually a little bit taller than the other one. Here's kind of a closer look, and as you can see, the Mystery Mini is just a little bit taller than the one that came in the 2-pack. But the one that comes in the 2-pack's actually got a lot of detail on them. That's kind of a tough call. I think I like the one that comes in the 2-pack more than I like the actual Mystery Mini. We'll go ahead and set those back there. Next, let's go ahead and open up this Kinder Joy Kinder Surprise egg. Go ahead and pop this thing apart. And there is the spoon. You know, the first one of those that I opened, I wasn't sure what that was. And someone commented and told me that it is the spoon and that the chocolate is supposed to be melted. See, these were shipped to me in the middle of summer, so I just assumed that chocolate had melted when it came in the mail, which I'm sure it did melt a little bit, but from what I've been told, it's supposed to look like that. But let's go ahead and see what this is. This is going to be the Rio 2 Kinder Surprise eggs. Alright, so it appears we got this orange thing right there. Some of these are kind of hard to figure out what they're supposed to be, but it looks like you're just supposed to put a little top in there and then it's going to spin. So I'll get this put together and then we'll see what it can do. So now that I got this thing put together, the cool thing about this specific toy, this is the first one that I've ever seen actually use the eggshell as part of the toy. So you clip it in there and it puts together like this, and then you take your little top right here and then you spin it on there. And the goal is to kind of work it around. And this is actually, you know, when I first saw this, I thought it was going to be another kind of a crappy toy, but this one's actually pretty cool. This is by far the coolest toy that I've seen come out of a Rio 2 Kinder Surprise egg. And it's actually kind of tricky to get it to move from one end to the other without knocking it off. So there you go. That's a very cool toy. I could actually probably play with that for a little bit longer, but let's keep moving on. So here is our Zero Wobbler. And this, of course, again is going to be the Zero character that's inside. And it says on the back here you can collect some of the other ones. There's Santa Jack, Jack Skellington, Sally, Oogie Boogie, Locks, Shock and Barrel. So there's actually a few different kinds of these Wacky Wobbler bobbleheads. And who actually makes this? I think Disney. Yeah, Disney, I would think, is the company that makes this. Oh, wait, no, right there on the top. There it is. Funko. They make everything bobblehead related. So let's go ahead and get this taken out. I'm wondering, okay, so there's no batteries or anything like that with this. I wasn't really 100% sure. If you look real close, you can see the spring right there. And there's his little Zero doghouse. That's really cute, actually. Now that I got that out of the package and have a better look at it, that's pretty cool. So one thing I noticed when I first took this out and I tried to use the wobble at the top, the spring was just so compressed and tight that it kind of didn't want to wobble. So I stretched it out just a little bit, and that really kind of made a difference, because now he's jiggling pretty good. So there you go, there's our Zero Wobbler. And then finally, last but not least, I have not forgotten about our Mystery Mini. I'm hoping that we're going to get something good in this one. Because both the Oogie Boogies, those are both commons. So It's always fun when you get a rare one. This one feels pretty light and pretty small. And there we go, we got the mummy. Alright, I wasn't sure if his head was on backwards or not, and I think it is. So let me get his head turned around. It's kind of hard to tell, but yeah, there's his thumbs. So that's the front. So there he is. And I believe he's a common too. Let's see, yeah, he's a common too. He's a 2 in 24. So we would have to buy an entire case of these to get some of the rarer ones, I have a feeling. And I still have one of the Nightmare Before Christmas mystery boxes left. It's around here somewhere. I'm going to open it up in the next Play-Dough egg video that I do. So that's going to be in there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And again, if you want to see more of the Nightmare Before Christmas toys, just be sure and let us know. This is Disney Cars Toy Club. And as always, thanks for stopping by.